on, make some noise. That was an amazing intro. Make some noise. Come on. How's everyone doing? We good? Yeah, we're going to get this. I go by the name of Arkadia, quite obviously. Some of you might not know that. And I'm very time conscious, as always, so I'm just going to jump straight into the first piece, man. My latest piece, some of you might have heard this, some of you have not. And it's called Why I Write This. Let me write the transcripts of life on your arms in felt tip. So if you ever feel helpless, you got something to reach out for. I feel as dangerous as love is, but I'm not above being broken. The chosen focus is reflecting on the water and I'm soaking. Approaching boats to coast with ghosts doesn't mean my soul's for sale. I reap the holy grail to hold my tail. I see in golden braille, I just hope you can connect the dots. It says a lot when your head's a lot, but I've been to burn the burden. Your fault's worsen when you don't think you're a person while searching for the earth's curses. I've done this on purpose, I just hope that it's worth it. Don't mess with the kid just because he's sensitive. He'll blow your fucking head off with a bar full of messages. I hope you get the message, it's more than a message I'm sending in. I'm penning in the pen and ink, depending on your penmanship. A pen's a gift to get equipped, I'm relentless with this penmanship. There's a billion words to display that I know nothing. I flow something out of thin air to give care. I win fair, but I've spent my life losing. I'm used to holding my own feelings down to the max. I confuse the old demons to extract my nightmares back. I refuse to hold intact what lacks the biggest part of myself. I excuse the abuse I misuse to plagiarize as me. I am the sun, sea and galaxy, no longer a fucking fallacy. You wanna see a heart on its sleeve and take a look at how this poetry does bleed. They say freedom comes at a price, but my soul is already free. This mold is hereditary. I stole this telepathy to unfold this acceptancy. I didn't chop myself up to be part of a human centipede. We paint pictures of war and peace in the streets while we eat from the goblin gods above us. I'm asking bigger picture questions like, why have I got these emotional hang-ups? On the phone to consciousness talking about my higher calling and it will not let me hang up. I don't want to be a slave to the subconscious in a way that's unconscious, so I pray I'm above monsters in a grave. I dug doctors to bring myself back to life. There's a sadness in my eyes because my dreams just want to die and turn themselves back into lines. And I'm not talking about the kind that I write with. It's the type of mind script I'm blind with. If I kick the bucket, words form as water and you will not see me writing. It looks like Jesus brought his own demon when fiends want to sort their own freedom. I chuck a gun in the summer sun because I am triggered as fuck. Love don't come just because you requested it. But these drugs act as if they're my next of kin. I'm wondering where my head top's been. If I think that I sink, then I drink my way to safety. Maybe swimming away can save me. I can't bring into this life a newborn baby. Even my own thoughts think that I'm crazy. I don't want to settle for a medal with the devil, then I pedal my way to the grave. I don't want to settle for a medal with the devil, then I pedal my way to the grave. I set fire to a microphone wire. I get higher if I bun the empire. Everyone's smoking robots and scrolling screens. Dreams made of algorithms got us out of rhythm, shouting a system into your face while it blazes a spliff of your soul in front of you. Love is the golden ticket to a chocolate box, but bars ain't better off being bitten by a biter. Love is the golden ticket to a chocolate box, but bars ain't better off being bitten by a biter. I'm a lover and a fighter. I fight to be a writer, and I write to be a nice lighter, a brighter version of myself. Jumping into my 30s made me realise I was a poet. If it wasn't for these poems, there is no way that I would ever be growing. So despite the fact that I'm a mess, I put my heart and soul into these words, and I can say that with my fucking chest. God is my ghost writer as I channel my own spirit. I flow and pivot with these hopeful lyrics. Maybe I can just make art without expecting some kind of career to come with it. But until then, I bang words together like bricks and mortar, fish and water, piff and quarter, sin and slaughter, witness aura, think enormous, big endorphins, kip and dormant, brick and dormant, ticks are boring, I'm sprinting for this, think I'm sporting, I'm living for this, think I'm born with, I'm giving all this shit I'm sourcing, it's appalling how I'm forcing all my forces to be aborting, all my snorting, is my addiction ever sorted? I think it's about time I answered that higher calling. Stop sitting on my stalling. Till breath do us part, love is in charge, and I am the spark that ignites it. Life is the poem I write, and death is why I write it, and that's exactly why I write this. Thank you. I think we're warmed up now. I think we're ready to do this. Let me, I want to give you guys something a little bit different tonight. Yeah, we're going to see how it goes, man. It's a long time coming. I think we're ready. I'll give you guys some music. Let's do this. Vibes. This is the first time for everything, right? This piece is called Forgiven. Let's do this. Yo. I stare fear in the face, hoping that it comes and gets me. If you think I can't ingest me, you better be ready to see I'm deadly. The dead me stares back while I'm trying to sleep. The quiet creep that tries to weep every time I try and scream to my mind at ease. I haunt the hell out of me, so I got the right to have heaven left. Possessed by these possessions, Lord knows it's not heaven sent. Dealing with these emotions, got me soaking the ghosts within. My home's the bin, my coke's the king. I'm on the boat that sings, so don't get in, I'm floating on an ocean of potent potions that I don't drink. I don't sink, cause I ride the tides of my mind inside this penmanship. I'm most alone, I post Malone with Vodafone in a broken home. My dome's not a zone for roaming. I'm broken, I'm barely coping. I excavate my soul so I can jump back into this life. I've been alright with these thoughts tonight, but these thoughts just might when I watch me die. I ain't got time to find out that I'm too late. I wanna live in new ways, but I'm 2 days, like 2 Tuesdays, so I do flake. I smoke my soul away so I can end up one of my pipe dreams. I'm sick of trying to figure out what the hell my mind means. My thoughts creep up, then speed up. Even I struggle to keep up. I have to take my bars down a notch just to receive a wing up. I brought my journey to the vortex, and I guess it made an impression. Angels dressed as poets and people gave me a life extension. I cut the tension with a message, and you don't need credit to get it. We're more than all of our thoughts. Recognize that you're a blessing. Relax and save the day by learning to meditate to a grateful state. Trust me when I tell you, man, it can definitely change the game. I abbreviate to alleviate destructive levels of pain. The least I could do is turn it around and use it to entertain. I plan with a lucid bandwidth to frequently be me. I seem to see the sea as everything we can be. Monstrous, conscious, obnoxious forces of nature. I'm so ingrained in my writing, I can taste the wood in this paper. I intertwine with bigger minds so I can see the fruits of my labour. I've been abrupt with bigger stuff, I can't have demons calling my bluff. If I discuss with the above about how I spread my touch, then dreams become my currency, and that's how I spend my love. If I sip on a sin and the devil is grinning, I'm beginning to pick up control of my thinking and rip on the rhythm, continue my mission and blissfully listen to my intuition. Mind to speak within the cycle I'm giving is a mindfulness prison, my mind in the system, my mind out the hit, my life I'm kicking. Slide from spitting this guys and the wisdom I'm trying to be bringing, that's why I'm forgiven. Thank you. Yeah, that was nice. Thank you guys for listening. Wow. Let me just have a moment. 2 seconds. Sorry. Everyone there, we good? Yeah. Nice. Thank you guys for being here. This is a special one. You know what? It's like a full circle moment. Because like one of my first proper performances was at the last Monday, like March, April. And in that night, I saw for the first time Woodsy, Miss Yankee and Fisky. And I never wanted to put down my pen so much at the same time, never wanted to pick it up at the same time, do you know what I mean? I think we all know what I did, so yeah. Yeah. Let me jump into the next one. What I'm about to do is use the bruised part of my heart, infused by the true spark of the dark, confuse the rude half of my past and turn it into a new shard of a glass half full type art. It needs to start, right? The moment I want to let this get negative is the same moment I make medicine and let this penmanship be a sedative. It's how I channel feeling free. My ego can get the better of me, but I'm the type that would give my right lung just for someone else to breathe. Breathe. The bags under my eyes carry how much life I couldn't handle. Mangled by the force of a debauched sword that was sharper than blades one. From day one when the blade swung, I should have kept my guard up. I blame my father to maintain laughter, but that just means that I shaved my past off. Jousting with carnage and doubting the artist in me. Trauma is a vicious cycle, but I swear to God it stopped here. Living through the eyes of fear numbs you. Swimming through the lies and tears cuts you deeper than acid does. It took me not to take psychedelics to sound like I'm tripping out. I recommend you take the time to see what I'm talking about. Stick a fork in the ground, forget the mortgage on the house and become your own trip advisor. Swim in waters that divide us. Conquer the intention from what makes your mind up. Notice what no signals and sign us. I get motion sick from how quick the world spins. In my sphere a black hole fluctuates. Surrender to your journey. Creation in transit is how we plan this anguish to vanish. I like infinite activities. I unravelled the Fibonacci sequence just for a laugh in a bath where the water goes over the edge. I lay to rest in a hedge and play dead from all the pricks that surround me. I was about 3 when I see that music makes the sound me. I will never be profoundly clouty or ever again doubt me. Can you feel that? No, actually, can you see that? This is what my passion looks like. Behind this mic I show no fear. Standing up here is where things are so clear. I was never better off selling clocks just to afford time. Sniffing snowflakes is a past thing, which is why I now write cold lines. When I rhyme it sets my irate mind state nice and straight and then things get calm. The panic alarm is in my palm, but for a change I'm gonna press something different. Pivot and twist as the plot thickens. I'm a perfect match to be caught in the web of love, but too much of a catch to be bait on Tinder. I come way too far to not be in charge of my past, present and future. I'm trying to create guards with my art, so I stand a chance when I have to put up a fight. Ignite the in-flight nightmare just so I can take the window seat and daydream. I no longer hate me. Lately, I've been early to catch my train of thought on this unsturdy journey. Burning a wick at both ends was a legless track to hack knees off. To say I come up short was an understatement. I'm done debating whether this fun I'm making should be celebrated. I'm dedicating these words to whoever's hesitating being heard. Don't let the sheep in you sleep on you. Society's mad the way it turns us into wax. It's no wonder people are having meltdowns and can't put clothes on the kids' backs. It's like we're using staple guns with unstable fun just to stay intact. And if I try and stay relaxed, well then I call myself a sloth. But a true tree hugger doesn't promote cuddle and bark. We manifest the light so we can put up with the dark. I use an anagram to go from a rat to being art. And like I said at the beginning, man, this is just a start. If you ever see me finish, it's because I'm dwelling with the stars. A rocket ship's my car, so I'm being universal. I set the bar so high, not even Saturn's in my circle. This is planet Arkadia, and the atmosphere's clean. I don't double drop pills to put the ease in being free. I paint with pain nowadays, and I ain't trying to brush it off. I can get lost in a box by how much things cost, but where we're from, the air we breathe is free, and kittens get worshipped. So if you want to call me a pussy, just remember I'm a wordsmith. You'll get burnt with the worstest words if you play with fire. And if anyone says different, you know that they're a liar, and that's the truth. Thank you. Well, one more piece for you guys, and it's a special one, particularly because it's inspired by one of the man of my team, which is Miss Yankee. It was the track, what's the track called? Return My Son. I recommend you go and listen to it. And it stopped me in a busy Oxford circus, and I proceeded to then write this without me really trying to write it. It was just doing its own fucking thing, it's mad. Enough waffling, I'm just going to jump straight into it. Heading home. I returned to the sun and felt everything at once. Then, switch back to the ego. Look at how we go. We're in free flow when he lets me go, so let me go. Water is my shelter. I see water as my treasure. My skin blasts as I walk past my projection in letters, the embodiment of lyric. I embody these lyrics. I sold my spirit for my soul to pivot backwards, discovering damage to move forwards and manage life life on my terms because the conditions weren't clean. Life's much more exciting when you think things are meant to be. I appreciate the streets because I'm blinded by the lighting. If I tune into my muse is a lot less frightening. We design sin for our mind to think that our mind can win, but everything's temporary. Even the memories we bury. I didn't wake up once to let my love just jump. I give this life the kiss of passion so this kid can fathom where his connection's gone and why his connection's lost. All he wants is to be able to connect with a connection song. Time is just a measurement so we can understand life. I free right by the day to feel free by the night. I've got so much right left, I might step breathing with my mind's breath. Seeing what I've kept in time when I crept down steps to hear cries there. I guess nowadays I cry fair, my cries tear trauma. I wash with water. I lost the author so I could learn how to read. You can't take baby steps until you learn how to breathe. I see everything I achieve in a blink of an eye. My soul's not complete until I get rhymed. So I guess Ryan's my guy and Arkadia's the plan. I don't mean my soul's double deep when I say I bury my feet in the sand. I breach the beach with each hand and connect to this earth. You can't buy your own energy to see how much you're worth. Work with a grain and don't go against it. Flirt with your pain and turn it into one of your exes. My reticular activating system is switched to everything. When significance lives in each second, time disappears. When you put a photo into this photosynthesis, a freeze frame of still life is still alive. I still might rewrite my whole entire life. I paint the rabbit white because I live with intent. I'm not chatting air when I say that I invent. I live best when I invest in my inquest into why I did death. I don't want the whole world to know my name. I just want the whole world to feel less pain. If the whole world's a brain, then what on earth are we thinking? Putting a price tag on our spirit. You can't extract business from a ghost when it visits. A portal of remission is the mission for this system. Silence of the planet is wisdom. If we're a part of nature, then extinction is how we get forgiven. The best things are said when they're said unwritten. I stay creatively engaged because I'm married to the art. I'm so a part of this craft, I bar to the beat of my heart. My trust for love is relentless. So no matter how many times this gets broke, I'll come out of the other side feeling tremendous. I guess it's acceptance. These lessons send letters, and I lay them out flat. You can't navigate relaxed when anxiety is the map. Knowledge is free, but we all know that history isn't. I just wish that what I read isn't a long-lived prison. How can a human be so inhumane? The colour of your skin does not make you a colourless thing. You would think that in this day and age it would go without saying. But even the godliest of bodies could put the praying. So I stare out into the cosmos as I meditate and investigate a mental space to generate a pen that makes your head and face want to resonate with this epic place. So I'm centre stage, displaying pleasant rage in a poetic way for you to embrace and have a better day. Not everything is sweet, but we can still eat some cake. It's bait being fake, man, I prefer real. I people watch my thoughts so I can learn how to chill. Fuck an IQ, I make a haiku out of life's mood to make my food in timeless shoes, just so I can clock my steps. I make the most out of every single one of my breaths. So fuck the sex and the stress that comes with it. I'm like a monk on acid, not a single one of you would touch in my spirit. I put the you and I in music. A walking, talking metronome with a megaphone just shelling domes so I can rest in my zone and let these letters grow into poems that you better know, so I better go and write a better fly.